This again is Jeremy Christian coming into the courtroom just after 9:30 this morning. Unlike past appearances, he remained calm. There were no outbursts from him. Christian faces aggravated murder and other charges connected with a horrific attack in May of last year on a train at the Hollywood Mac station. Prosecutors say Christian slashed the throats of two men and stabbed another. They were trying to defend two teenage girls in hijabs that Christian was allegedly harassing with racial slurs. There are 51 items on the pretrial agenda, a majority brought by Christian's defense attorneys. Today, the closest they got to dealing with the death penalty was a defense motion to not allow victim impact evidence and aggravating evidence in the penalty phase of the trial, should it come to that. But still to come, an effort by the defense to say the death penalty is unconstitutional in Oregon based on several principles, including that lethal injection has a real chance of causing severe pain. And again, the judge has not heard the arguments for and against on that. This pretrial hearing scheduled here at the courthouse for the next 3 days. And of course, we will follow it very closely for you. Trial won't happen until sometime, hopefully next year.